Shivneri Fort is a 17th century hill fort located near Junnar in Pune district, Maharashtra, India. It is known as the birthplace of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the founder of the Maratha Empire. The fort is situated at an altitude of 3,400 feet above sea level and has a strategic location, providing a clear view of the surrounding area. It is a popular tourist destination and a pilgrimage site for followers of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. The fort was originally built in the 11th century and was expanded and strengthened by various rulers over the centuries. It has 7 gates, several temples, water tanks, and residential areas. The fort also has a statue of Shivaji Maharaj and a tomb of his mother Jijabai. Visitors can trek to the fort or take a car up to the entrance. The trek is moderately difficult, and it takes around 1 to 2 hours to reach the top. The fort is open to visitors from sunrise to sunset. Overall, Shivneri Fort is a fascinating historical site that offers a glimpse into the life and times of one of the greatest warriors of Indian history, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Shivneri Fort was strategically located on a hilltop to provide a clear view of the surrounding area, making it easier to defend against enemy attacks. The fort has 7 gates, and it was considered impregnable in its time. The fort was originally built in the 11th century by the Yadava dynasty. It was later occupied by various rulers, including the Bahmani Sultanate and the Mughals. In the 17th century, it was captured by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, who made it his birthplace and stronghold. Shivaji Maharaj was born in Shivneri Fort on the 19th of February 1630. His mother, Jijabai, was also staying at the fort at the time. Shivaji Maharaj spent his early years at the fort, learning the art of warfare and statecraft from his father, Shahaji Maharaj. Visitors can see several interesting features at the fort, including a statue of Shivaji Maharaj, a water tank called Badami Talav, and a cannon named Kalal Bangadi. The trek to Shivneri Fort is moderately difficult, and visitors need to climb around 500 steps to reach the top. However, the climb is worth it as the fort offers stunning views of the surrounding hills and valleys. The visitors can hire a guide to learn more about the fort's history and architecture. The fort is spread over an area of about 1.5 square kilometers. The fort has a unique water management system with several tanks and reservoirs that store rainwater for drinking and other purposes. Shivneri Fort was also used as a prison during the British rule in India. Several Indian freedom fighters, including Bal Gangadhar Tilak, were imprisoned here. In addition to being a popular tourist attraction, Shivneri Fort is also an important pilgrimage site for followers of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Thousands of devotees visit the fort every year to pay their respects to the great Maratha king. The fort has been declared a protected monument by the Archaeological Survey of India, ASI, and is maintained by the Maharashtra government's Department of Archaeology and Museums. The fort has been featured in several Indian films and TV shows, including the Marathi film, Shivaji Maharaj, and the Hindi film, Bajirao Mastani. In recent years, the Maharashtra government has taken several steps to develop Shivneri Fort as a tourist destination. The government has built a tourist center, a museum, and a garden at the fort to attract more visitors. Overall, Shivneri Fort is a fascinating historical and cultural site that offers a glimpse into India's rich heritage and the life of one of its greatest heroes, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj.